So I welcome you all to ODERA School of Business and Management Skills. First of all, on this platform, I give a commitment as a Deputy CEO, Chief Instructor, and the Business Head of ODERA School of Business Management that we sign a trust, not a contract. Contract is just a paper which we will sign. But trust is more important in life, in our professional life, in our personal life. So let's all sign a trust amongst each other and move ahead with the learning, career growth, and a personal relationship. ODERA School of Business Management and Skills does not believe in a short-term relationship. It believes in hand-holding you as long as you and me exist. It's not that after the certification, we don't know each other. I'll hand-hold you as long as you require my support, as long as you require my hand-holding, even after a job, even after your growth. And we will continue to learn mutually. And that's what I personally believe in. I'm also the CEO of a company, ABSC Analytics in India. I have signed a partnership with ODERA School of Business Management in Nigeria. As I explained during my forum, I spent 8 years in Nigeria between 2012 and 2019. I returned to India for 5 years, upgraded myself, explored the field of data science, machine learning, artificial intelligence, enhanced my skill, upgraded myself, and my dream was to come and serve in Nigeria. My dream was to come and share my skills, share my knowledge with the people of Nigeria. I wanted to thank Nigeria for everything they gave me during my 8 years of stay over here. They gave me financial growth. They gave me professional growth. They gave me personal growth. And the best part, they gave me lots of friends and colleagues in Nigeria. Hence, I always had a dream in the last 5 years to upgrade myself, return to Nigeria, and serve my Nigerian friends, serve the Nigerian graduates, serve the Nigerian professionals, and bring them to a level where they can grow on their own. That is why I wanted to introduce this beautiful program at a very affordable rate and at a with a very practical approach. I hope you can see my screen. Is my screen visible?
Yes, yes.
Okay, let me also see if someone else has joined, because when I'm on the screen, I'm not being able to see people who have joined in. Elizabeth, will you be able to admit people? Do you have the right? How do I give you the right? Ebenezer, how do I give you the right?
I have the right
Elizabeth, she has been doing that. Elizabeth is admitting them in the waiting room. She's doing that, sir.
So, okay, do you have the right to admit people?
Yes, yes.
Yes, Elizabeth,
Okay.
you have. Elizabeth,
Yeah, because when I'm on the screen, I'm not being able to say the people who are coming to the lobbies, okay? So please ensure that people coming in the lobbies, you are admitting them, okay?
No problem, boss. No problem, sir.
Yeah. So I'll continue the lights. So let me also introduce our Managing Director and CEO of ODERA School of Business Management Skills, Mrs. Doris Ojo. She's an expert in the field of technology and she resides in UK, while I'm in Nigeria managing the entire business. And as I said, I'm also the chief mentor, chief instructor, and the deputy CEO. So if I talk about the program, let me explain why we have divided the programs at different levels. Since we are targeting the fresh graduates, it is important to first learn the basics. Instead of jumping or instead of paying for anything altogether, you must understand the program, what it is all about. This will take time of around 2 to 3 weeks to understand the entire program, what you're supposed to do, what the industry wants, how we can apply this in the industry, and what job profiles you will be getting after learning this program. That is one reason why I divided them into 3 categories, so that you learn, you go step by step. Instead of paying for the entire program or enrolling yourself for 6 to 7 months, let's go for 2 to 3 months. Let's break them up. Let's break the problems into smaller problems. So the first step, the first stage of the program, what I have named it as Novice. You're new to this industry, new to this domain, new to data. And we have taken the duration of 12 to 14 weeks or 70 to 80 hours. When I say for 12 to 14 weeks, trust me, actually it does not end in 12 to 14 weeks, it exceeds, because we need to understand in detail. I do not want to rush. I don't believe in rushing. When I have a team of 30 people in my group, not everyone may be quick learners. Not everyone may be able to grasp everything at the same time. So I take the average pace time to manage, and I ensure even the slowest person gets everything right. It requires a lot of practice, a lot of hard work. When I say 70 to 80 hours, I assume that we are going to learn at the weekends, because many people, they prefer weekends because they are occupied during the weekdays. So we may go up to 3 to 4 hours every Saturday and Sunday. So that makes it around 6 to 8 hours per week. Why I'm making it 3 to 4 hours in a day? Because you will not be able to absorb. If I exceed this to 5 to 6 hours, it will go over your head. So let's be very practical in the approach and absorb what we can in the beginning. Gradually, we can increase the number of hours as you get used to the program, because it involves a lot of data, understanding the data. As we move ahead with the program, it'll become more technical. I said technical and not technology. I'm not saying technology, I'm saying technical. It'll become a little technical as we move ahead, but it's not a rocket science. It's very easy to grasp. This is the way I will train you, so that it becomes very, very easy for you to grasp, very easy for you to learn. Sorry. The next stage is advanced beginner, which is the first stage plus another 8 weeks. It means 14 weeks plus 8 weeks, that becomes around 24 weeks. You will not be able to do the second program if you don't follow the first one, because the second one is linked to the first one. So what I have done, in order to make the payments, in order to register yourself, I'll make it easier. If you make the first payment for the first program, Novice, let's say it is 110,000. The next program, when you add 8 weeks, that is another 75,000. It will become a burden to you. So what I've said, let's combine the 2 programs in the terms of payment, and we give you a discount of around 25,000 naira. so that it does not become a burden on you if you go for first program and then second program. So we wanted to give you a big discount so that it does not become a burden on you. In the advanced beginner, we'll be adding some modules to the first program. Those modules will be of little higher advanced level, which the industries require. The third program is customized program. Now let me explain what we mean by customized program. When I say customized program, it will cover program 1, it will cover advanced beginner, and it is more of customized because after counseling you, after understanding your requirements, after understanding your educational background, after understanding your passion, after understanding your interest of industry. And let me explain this with an example. Let's say Elizabeth has a background of finance or accounting, and she wants to move towards banking, finance, insurance. So what we will do, and she also has interest maybe towards telecom. So what we do, we explore the industries of telecom and financial industries, banking, insurance, and everything. We explore then what types of jobs they have for you. We look at their skill sets. So let's say they have 5 skill sets which require for a job. So let's say they require Power BI, they require Tableau, they require statistical analysis. And right now, let's say your skill set is from the educational background, you already know finance subject matter. So we are going to train you. We are going to make you master on Tableau, Power BI, Excel, statistical analysis, and add your existing skill set of finance to the required skill set required by the banking and telecom. And we make you a master over there. We focus on specific skill sets for you so that when we prepare you for the interviews, when you're going for your assignment, you're doing your assignments on banking data, you're doing your assignment on insurance data, and we prepare you for your interviews related to banking, related to telecom, related to insurance, and we send you for the interviews. So customized means you are not going into all the generic modules. You're not learning everything academically. The focus is completely on the industry based, industry oriented, your focus of area. And we'll be targeting those 2 industries based on the profile that they require from you. That is why it is customized. You can enroll yourself directly for the customized. When we start with the customized, what happens? During the first 10 to 12 weeks, you will be going through the general program of Novice and the advanced beginner. After about 18 to 20 weeks, you'll be getting to the specialization. Your specialization starts after around 8 plus 14, around 14 to 16 weeks, your specialization starts. And you'll be a separate group moving towards those 2 industries. You'll be meeting all the industry experts. You'll be talking, you'll be visiting the industries, you'll be visiting the banks. It'll be a sort of small internship where you go and understand what the banks are doing, industry, what the insurance companies are doing. So it'll be sort of internship for you. It'll be sort of meeting those people over there for you. And you understand actually how these banks work and what is your job profile going to be there. How you are going to implement your learning in those specific organizations. So this is the benefit of learning the customized program. If we talk about Six Sigma, yellow belt, green belt, black belt, Six Sigma is nothing. It is a subsegment of what we are going to learn already. And the Six Sigma program, I'll be starting somewhere in August or September. Right now, I want to focus on the data analytics, business analytics, because this is what the industries require today. Six Sigma, if you learn the novice, if you learn the advanced beginner, it means you're already a Six Sigma certified. 75% of the modules of Six Sigma are already covered in these programs. They're already covered. Okay, I hope you all can hear me. I hope you all are getting what I'm trying to say. Any questions so far, in case someone who is facing a challenge in understanding my accent and understanding my language, please let me know so that I can answer the question before I move to the next slide. Anyone? Any question where I can answer you, or raise your hand if you understand what I have been explaining so far. Please raise your hand so that we are all on the same page. If you don't raise your hand, it means you have some queries, and I'll be more than happy to answer your queries before I move to the next slide.
Hello, sir.
Yes, please.
Please, I want to ask that for the data analyst, data science program, what are the tools that we are going to be learning? The tools.
We'll be covering everything in this program, Femi, everything. Let me go slide by slide. And if you had seen the brochure that I have sent, the brochure covers everything, right? I will explain everything
Yes.
today, and that is why the next session will be a boot camp for 2 days, where I can explain the application of those tools in the industry. You understand?
All right, I get it.
Because before you enroll to any program, you must have 100% understanding as how you are going to get benefited when you join a company. And that is how we are transparent. We sign a trust. We don't want to just, say, okay, come and enroll yourself, where you're not even aware what we are going to learn. You're not even aware of how you're going to implement in the industries. So don't worry, Femi, we are going to cover everything.
All right, thank you.
Yeah. Any other question? David, do you have a question? Anyone? The question, should I move to the next slide? Okay, so I'm moving to the next slide. So let me explain the program features. What are the program features that you will be getting from these programs, irrespective what you choose, irrespective what sort of program you choose out of 3? One thing I can assure you, as the business head or the chief instructor of this program, that you will get more than what I have written on the brochure. We are very flexible, and you'll be getting more than what we are promising. As I said, brochure is just a document, but we exceed our promises. You will get 100% of the recordings on a platform that we have dedicated for you. Let me just share the platform with you. We have a learning platform, LMS, Learning Management System. And this is your platform where your course will be created. For instance, these are my courses where I have been training people in India and Nigeria. These are your courses. When you click and you will be given a login ID and password for your respective courses. So let's say this is your course. When you log in with your user ID and password, you can see all the modules of the program. You can see all the modules over here, which is downloadable. You have the access 24/7. You can see the course view. what we are going to cover in the course. Everything will be there. You can also see the modules, what we are going to teach. You can see the assignment timelines. You can see the assignment samples. Whatever assignments you are going to do, you already have a sample to follow before I explain to you. You also have quizzes on the platform. You can see all your modules over here. You can see all the live sessions over here. Whatever live sessions we will have, I will upload them immediately on the platform, and you can watch the live sessions whenever at your convenience. For instance, this is a live session. You can watch all the live sessions that we will upload on the platform. And now when we go for introduction, let's have very brief introduction. This is the live session really of the first Nigerian batch we had. I hope I'll keep up with my expectations.
Doing my master's,
So you have all the modules. Yes, the videos, these live session videos cannot be downloaded. This is a trade copyright, and you have access 24/7. You will not be allowed to download the videos. You are allowed to download all the modules. All these modules you can download. All the PDFs you can download. You can download, but you are not allowed to download the videos unless there's some issue on the platform. We will resolve it. So this is the learning platform that we have, where you have the quizzes, group discussion. You can put in your queries. You can submit your assignments, everything. And you have access to this platform. As I said, we are very flexible. I will give you access even for 6 months to 9 months after the certification. You can have the access for 1 year after the certification, so that you get time to revise, get time to learn and practice on your own. When it comes to now, I want to discuss about hope you all can see my screen.
Yes, I can see the screen.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So we have, now I wanted to discuss with you for the offline or the online. One challenge that I have faced in Nigeria, even when I was conducting sessions from India, that people, now you are fresh graduates. I understand you are not having income to manage so much of data, to manage so much of connectivity, to manage a broadband, to manage a high-end laptop. So what the experience, my experience is that whenever people come for the sessions, they are getting disconnected because of poor network. I have a plan. I would require your suggestions, your voice, that if you all are from Ibadan, do you want me to open a training room center in Ibadan, so that during the weekends you can come there and we will have the broadband, we will have the training equipment, and we can have face-to-face training. If we want a face-to-face training, I will definitely open a training center over there. And at the same time, the session will also run online. So in case you want to attend online, you're welcome. You want to attend offline, you're welcome. At the same time, all the recordings will be uploaded after the session. So you have all three options. But I will only go with the offline. I will open a training center, provided I get a good number, and I get the majority of the people saying, yes, we want offline, and come for the session. I cannot open an offline training center when I have only 20 people or 40 people. It is a big cost to me. And if it is a big cost to me, I will have to increase your fee structure, which definitely I do not want. So if I have a good number of around, let's say, if I start with 4 batches, And if each batch has around 30 people, so if I have a number of around 100 people, I will definitely put in my investment and I will go with the offline. And if people are willing to come for the session, it's not that the training is going on and I don't see attendance. That will, bring us in a big loss, which definitely I want to be very, very careful after coming to Nigeria. So please, after the session, you can share your, even on the chat now, you can share your view, whether you want offline or you have a good connectivity to attend online. You can share your views on the chat. Now, all the sessions will be recorded. I've already explained to you. There will be end-to-end assignments, projects on real industry data, and all the assignments will be evaluated by the industry experts. These assignments are not a joke. These are not academic assignments. You have to clear these assignments, and you'll be assigned a mentor, a supervisor to handhold you with the assignments. And I'll be leading these assignments, and there'll be mentors and the supervisors to mentor you, to guide you during the assignments. And these assignments are not easy, but you have to clear the assignments if you want to appear for the job interviews. Clearance of assignment is a must. You will get 15 to 20 days to complete the entire assignment, complete your project before we move to the next modules. I'll explain everything, don't worry. The entire assignment will be in a form of a business report. And if you talk about the business reporting, how do we learn, who is going to teach you, don't worry. This part is already here, a part of a workshop. We will have 12 to 15 hours of workshop to teach you about the business communication skill, stakeholder management. How do we make a business presentation? How do we present our data? How do we make a business presentation on PPT? How do we make a business presentation on what document? How do we manage project challenges? All these workshops will be the part of the training. And as I'm from the industry, I'll be connecting you with the industry during all the phases of the modules. And there'll be separate workshops to groom you on the business communication skill and the presentation. So with this, let me also show you a sample of the assignments that we do. It has to be a perfect assignment, as if you're going to present it in a company, and it's not going to be very academic type of assignment. Let me show you one assignment.
Please, I have a question, sir.
Yeah, please.
Okay. The companies you are recruiting for, are they Nigerian based? And will they require physical attention for the work that's after the training, or is it a kind of hybrid work relationship, or is it?
I will come there. I will come step by step. I'll come to all those queries. Don't worry. Let's go.
All right.
Step by step. That is the reason why I have conducted the session. I will answer all your questions in detail. Don't worry at all. Okay?
Yes, it's okay.
Yeah. So let me show you a sample. So this is the level of samples, the assignment that you'll be doing, and it can go up to 40 to 40 pages. This is the level of neatness, clarity. It is as if you are going in a company and you're presenting something, and this is what they expect from you. This is the level of training I'll be giving you, so that your presentation is meeting the industry standard and not just is an academic presentation. Neat and clean font, clear presentation, explaining your data, explaining everything, what you have learned, what your models are talking about, what your solution is talking about. It has to be a very neat presentation. This is on the PPT. When we move on the, similarly, we will have on the Word document. Similarly, you have to learn how to create a presentation, how to write your project and assignment on a Word document. Everything has to be well explained, neat and clean. All the graphs have to be numbered. Numbering of the graph, naming of the graph, explaining the graph, explaining your presentation, highlighting the key points. Everything has to be learned in a well manner, so that when you move to the industry, you say, yes, I don't assume that I have 0 year of experience. I'm already coming with 2 to 3 years of experience, and this learning will reflect 2 to 3 years of experience when you move to the industry. In fact, you'll be much better than people who are already working there for years. You'll be a much better employee if you go with so much of experience. And that is how I'm planning to train you over there. Then, as I said, you'll be having quizzes, group discussion after each module. You'll be having assignments, 1 or 2 assignments depending on the program you choose. And you have to clear all the quizzes. You have to clear all the group discussions. You have to clear all the assignments as a toll gate for your certification. So don't take it very lightly that this program, okay, I pay money and someone is promising a job and I'll get a job. No. In order to go for your interviews, in order for us to align you for the interviews with the companies, your scores, your assignment scores, your quiz scores will matter a lot. People who are getting good scores after the training for the certification, we will definitely move them, or we will align them with a better company, with a better package, and definitely you will clear your interviews. But if you don't prepare yourself well, you may not get what you're expecting. And if you don't clear your certification, if you don't clear your quizzes, then, and if you fail the pre-placement test, I will explain the pre-placement test. If you fail the pre-placement test, I'm sorry, then we will not be able to we will not be able to align you for an interview. Then you have to search yourself. But the way we have designed the program, the way we are aligning mentors with you, the way we are aligning industry experts with you, and the way you will be working hard, there's no question of failing the certification. I don't want anyone to fail the certification. In case you fall sick or you travel somewhere, you could not attend the programs very well, I will extend your certification for next 3 months. If it's a genuine case, you can review, you can revise, you can study all the videos and then appear for the certification test. So we will build your resume, we will build your keywords, and we will align you with some companies who we are connecting with, who we are trying to partner with. So we have day-wise training modules, topics will be shared with you. We will also try, I'm not committing this, there's a reason why I cannot commit it. We will try some internship for you. The advantage of internship is you have higher probability of getting absorbed by the company where you go for internship. At the same time, we are also in the business of business consulting. We will have a lot of clients who we are trying to help in terms of improving their businesses. So since there will be a client, we will hire you for internship on our own payroll, so that you do the internship with us and you may get hired by ODERA itself to work for our clients. Let me explain with an example. Let's say First Bank of Nigeria is my client, and we are trying to improve their processes on data. I have a team who is working on first bank data. So people who I'm training, my first priority, I promise, my first priority will be from people who I'm training. They'll be hired with us to work on my projects for First Bank or ICO Insurance or MTN, whoever our clients are. My people, my learners, they'll be our first priority, and we will hire them to work on the projects. Even as for internship, and also for the jobs. All these things are in pipeline. There are two criteria. One, we have the business with us. Second, you meet all the criteria for your certification and to apply for the jobs through us. So don't just assume, please, I request you, all of you, don't assume that you have made a payment, you have enrolled into the program, you don't study, you don't attend programs. After 6 months, you say, Anup, where's the job? Please don't assume this. You have to work hard with me. I'll be working very, very hard with you. You have to work harder than me. And that's how every program runs. So I've already talked about the platform features. I've showed you the platform, learning platform features. What are the features you will get after the certification? You will get your program platform 24/7 access for 6 to 9 months. It can go up to 1 year. You can access the platform on your own. You have access to a lot of sample assignments to learn and to review, and also to learn how to present. So you have a lot of assignment samples on the platform. You will have job interview access for us. Our mentors will be preparing you for the, can you please mute whoever is talking? Our mentors will be preparing for the interviews. We'll have a separate mentor who will be preparing you for the interviews, and I'll be the one who will review all the preparation. We will ensure that you're not going for any interview without a thorough preparation. And all the interview questions will be coming from the industries. So we will have a dedicated mentor, a supervisor who will be only handling interview preparation, building your resume, mock interview, and making you interact with the industry experts so that you are prepared to go for the interviews. All these interview preparation will happen once you pass your certification test. Then you have a separate team. So we have a very separate team, one for the training, which I'll be leading. Sorry. Second team will be dedicated for your assignments, who will be mentoring you, supervising your assignments. We have a third team who will be working as an HR, connecting with the companies in Nigeria, remote, other companies, online companies, and Nigerian companies, UK, US, India, for remote jobs. So we have a dedicated HR team who will be just connecting with the companies to find the jobs and aligning you with those companies. We have a fourth team who will be just preparing you for the interviews based on your certification criteria, based on your certification score. So we ensure that we are working with dedicated teams rather than one person doing everything. And that's how we are going to be focused. We are going to be professional, and we are going to be industry focused. So this is the post-program benefit. Now, if you look at the comparative features, Novice, Advanced Beginner, and Customized program, these are the durations. Under this, Novice will have one project or assignment. Advanced Beginner will have one project and assignment. You can do 2, you can do 3, and I'll be more than happy to review. But from the ODERA side, we will ensure that you get certified based on one project. The customized will have 2 projects. You can, as I said, You can do another project for yourself on any data you want. We'll be more than happy to review your project. We'll be more than happy to give feedback to you because you are part of us. You are a part of us. Quizzes, 2, 2, 4 quizzes. Group discussion, 1, 1, 2. Business presentation, 1 business presentation, here 2 business presentation and 2 business presentation. Industry expert visit, either we visit the companies or I invite the industry experts. 1, 1 and 2. Resume building, yes for everyone. Interviews by experts, yes for everyone. Placements, based on your certification score, we will give you an opportunity to clear 4 interviews. Advanced beginner will get an opportunity to clear 8 interviews. Customized program will get an opportunity to clear 8 interviews. When I say 8 interviews, we are not rigid about it, but on the contract or as a program, what we are selling, these are the minimum interviews that we will align you with. If you have worked hard, if you have learned well, trust me, you can clear in first interview. But still, we will give you an opportunity to clear 4 interviews, 8 interviews, 8 interviews. If we have more companies, we will give you more interviews. But this is something we are expecting, and we want to be very, very clear with the communication. No false promises, no false commitment, no overcommitment, no over promises. We want to be very, very clear with what we want to give you and what we can do for you. Something we cannot do, I will not commit. Something which is in my control, I will go extra miles to deliver. So this is a program. About level, I've already given everything in the brochure. The objective, the theme of this program is business and employment certification. It means we are preparing you, we are making you employable. We are increasing your employability. Under this BEC program, the first program is the Novice, where apart from the data science, business analytics, we are doing a lot of workshops on improving your critical thinking, handling data and analysis, basic accounting, sales and marketing, customer service, stakeholder management, team building, presentation skill. All these will be part of your data science program at Novice 1. Since Novice 1 is mandatory for all, this will be part of the first level of your program. There might be, we are still adding, we are trying to add another 2 dedicated weeks to cover these workshops, apart from the other 12 hours that we have discussed. We will get experts to cover these workshops. I have the industry experience. I know a lot of, but no, I may not be an expert in these workshops. I will call an expert from outside to cover these workshops for you, so that you're not bored of my face. Okay, so we are trying to bring an expert to cover Python. We are trying to bring expert to cover Tableau, Power BI. We are trying to bring expert trainers to cover different modules. I have expertise in everything, that's fine. But then I want to introduce you to experts from different industries. So who should be doing this program? People who are just fresh graduates, who have no experience. You don't need any experience in coding, IT, mathematics, statistics. No. If you have, that's good. If you don't have, don't worry. You can be a fresh graduate. Professionals who just started learning data, you must have learned some data science online from Coursera or Udemy. You have some idea, good, you join us. People, we don't need that you need coding to run Python. No, don't worry. You must know a little bit of Excel. You must know how to operate a laptop. You must have a computer literacy, and learning basic Excel is important so that you'll be handling a lot of data on Excel. before we move to Python and RStudio, Tableau, or Power BI. So this is now after the training, when we issue a certificate, what type of jobs will reflect in the market? The companies, they will float their profiles. They will hire you as certified data analyst, certified quality improvement associates, certified quality process analyst, customer service manager, certified Six Sigma green belt, black belt. Many other keywords are there which are in the market, and these are the places where these are the profiles for which you will be applying with our help. So when we are building your resume, we will add these keywords to your resume so that you can apply accordingly. So you can easily apply to banking, financial services, insurance, telecom, fintech, educate, healthcare, very, very important, highly demanded, customer support services, logistics, e-commerce. These are some of the industry where we will try to connect with and we'll try to place you. Again, I repeat, provided you work very hard with us and you pass all your certification criteria and you pass your pre-placement test, and I'm sure you will. The way the program has been designed, there's no question why you will not. And we will keep a stick, we will keep a tap on you at every toll gate. We will ensure that you attend the programs, we will ensure that you are paying attention and you are actually utilizing your hard-earned money which you have spent for the program. I'm answering the questions. One person had asked me, what are the modules, what are the tools we are going to learn? Even though I have put them in the brochure, please spend some time on the brochure. We'll be learning statistical approach for business decision, where we'll have the basics of descriptive statistics, data set presentation, inferential statistics, hypothesis testing. These are very easy, and I'll explain by connecting you to the industry because I have my experience in industry. I'll explain a very practical approach as why and how do you use. So if you watch one of my video, which I had shared yesterday, we start from, okay, now you have some data. Someone has given you data. What next? What to do with the data? How to look at data? How much data to see? We will start from there. What analysis do we do? What does the business want from me? What is my responsibility towards this data? We will start from there. What next? What is in it for me? If I'm learning this module, what is in it for me? How is it going to help in my role? How is it going to help at my desk? How am I going to use this module at my desk, at my role, with my responsibilities? This is the way we will learn. Then data visualization, we will learn Power BI, Tableau. These are the two most popular platforms for data visualization, graphical presentation in the world. Then we will learn some advanced statistics with some tools, and all these things will be this statistical approach, advanced statistics. We'll be learning them on Python. We'll be learning them on Python and RStudio. I will teach you all these things, the basic overview during the boot camp. What is Python? What is RStudio? How easy they are? How do we learn a little bit of coding for them? So I will discuss all these modules. I will show you the platforms during the boot camps. So apart from this, we'll be having quizzes, group discussion, and we will move to the pre-reading of now. Again, how I've designed the program. After completing these three modules, statistical approach, data visualization, and advanced statistics, we will take a 5-day break. Let's be very practical. We will take a 5 to 6 day break so that you revise everything that we have done. You go to the platform, watch all the videos again. During these 5 days, I'll be throwing quizzes. I'll be throwing group discussion so that as you revise for these 5 to 6 days, you're answering all the quizzes. Before we move to the next module, You will get 5-day break to revise everything, ask us questions, connect with my mentor, connect with the supervisors, clarify all your queries on all these 3 modules before we move to the next one. Answer all your quizzes based on these 3 modules before we move to the next module. It means after this 12 hours, you have 5-day complete break for you to revise and study on your own with our help. After this break, we will start the second module, data mining, clustering. You may not understand what is clustering right now. I'll explain during the bootcamp. Predictive modeling, and we will have the workshop of the BEC, what I explained. Now, after these 3 modules, we will have another 5-day break. We will go on a break again for 5 days to revise all these and to revise all these 3 modules. And then we will again have quizzes. Your quizzes will be based on all these 3 modules and all these 3 modules. We will again have group discussion. And this is where I will bring some industry experts to speak with. So after these 5 days of break, then we will move to the assignment. We will move to the project assignment. For the project assignment, you will get 15 to 20 days. During this assignment, you will have a dedicated mentor with you. You will have and I'll be myself there. You will have a dedicated supervisor with you to help you with your assignments. So within 15 days, you have to finish your assignments. After the assignment, I'll call the industry expert and you have to present your assignment. You have to present your project, and we will do the project in groups. So let's say there are 20 people in a batch. We will make 4 groups of 5 each. When you have groups, when you're doing your assignment in groups, you are actually building a team. You're learning team building. You're learning how to coordinate. You're learning how to manage stakeholders, how to manage 5 people. So we will do the assignments in groups, and you'll be presenting your assignments in groups. So it will be like more of a convocation. It will be more of a convocation and a graduation ceremony, because after your presentation, we will go for interview preparation. After the presentation, we will have a group. We'll have an interview preparation with your resume and everything. After the interview preparation, you will have a pre-placement test. After these modules, assignment presentation, then you will have the interview preparation. After the interview preparation, you will have a pre-placement test. If you clear this pre-placement test, now you will be handed over to HR, where you will be aligned for interviews with different companies. This doesn't mean that you should not try yourself for jobs. You must try on your own also, but based on the pre-placement score, you will be aligned with the HR for the jobs that will be sending you for the interviews. So this is the module. This is the approach. It's a very, very practical approach with certain criteria. So this is the module for your level 1. As you complete level 1, two, advanced beginner. The benefits are same. After the level 2, you will be recognized in the market with this certification. You can apply with these certificates in the market. Jobs coming with these roles, you can take advantage. And you can apply in these functions of these industries at a higher level. These are the modules where you can see the modules. It's becoming a little technical. More advanced modules are required in the industry. Time series where you have forecasting revenue or forecasting. In the stock market, you are building risk assessment projects. You are learning machine learning. You are in the finance and risk analytics. Again, after these 3 modules, you have a break for 5 days. Then you are learning about supply chain data. I mean, application of data in supply chain, marketing and retail analytics, how you are going to apply your data and business analytics in marketing and sales. Then you have the workshop again. So this workshop, if you are coming from 2nd level, this workshop is common. Again, you will have a 5-day break. Then you will have an assignment for 15 days. And then the project presentation, interview preparation, and the pre-placement test. Here we are adding one more module for you, web and social media analytics. This is good for people who want to go for digital marketing. So we will give you additional module over here, web and social media analytics. This will be a self-paced learning, and I'm not going to bring a trainer for you. This is very easy and you can learn on your own. We will give you the modules, we will give you the data, everything. Any question before I move to the next session? Any question, please? Ebenezer, any question in the chat? Ebenezer?
Yes, I'm with you, boss.
Any question in the chat?
All right. In the chat, the question we have in the chat, I have actually answered the person. You want to know how soon this particular program is going to kickstart.
Okay, good question. Let me be very honest. As I said, we believe in signing a trust on not just a contract or paper. First, I wanted to explain the entire program to you. Second, I want to run you through a small boot camp so that you know what you're going to learn. And then we are going to start this program from the 3rd week of July, because we want to be very sure that you understand what you're going to learn. However, we will start the registration right after the boot camp from next week. So I will announce a date for the boot camp for 2 days, and then we can start with the registration, and we will give you a deadline for the registration. The moment your payment and everything comes in, we will give you the access to the platform. You can start watching the past videos. You can start pre-reading all the modules. And by the 3rd week of July, we will start with the training. But right after the registration, you have the access to the platform. Because we are still deciding, we must do it. We are opening a center in Ibadan for your offline training. So opening the center will take a little bit of time, setting up the center. However, we have targeted 3rd week of July to start the batch. Have I answered your question?
Yes,
Right. That question was asked by, let me see, by Absalam. All right.
So
Absalam
Abdul,
also. Absalam, are you okay with that answer, please?
Yes, sir. I'm okay with the answer. And I've also asked another question. Which
I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
Okay, good morning, sir. Can you hear me now, sir?
But your voice is dim.
All right, Absalam, I can see your chat. Let me ask your question, since I can see them written in the chat. All right, the question he has asked was is it physical training session or online? That is another question.
This is what I've been explaining, that I prefer physical training, and it will be physical plus online. So in case you're not being able to attend physical, you can attend online. But why I want to focus on the physical, keeping the mind, the connectivity issue, lot of data, lot of, and I want people to come to the physical so that I see that your attendance is met. Okay, fine. He has sent me a heart sign. Thank you. Abdul, love you. So next, let me.
All right. He also asked that what are the different programs that we can learn? How much is the training fee?
I've already explained this in the beginning. I've already explained this in the beginning. Then I showed this. I showed this slide, right?
Yes, boss.
I showed this slide.
Yes, I want to believe he has the question when you have not shown the slide. So
he can watch the video and ask me in the end.
Yes.
So this is module 2. Now I've also put a lot of FAQs. Whatever question you have in mind, and this is your customized program which I've explained to you. The customized programs, I'll be picking the modules from both the programs, and depending on the industry that you are planning to move, depending on your passion, depending on your interest, we'll be customizing the modules, we'll be customizing the tools, and we'll be training you in a very specialized way. Just give me 1 minute. I'm coming. Just give me 1 minute.
A very good day to you, Mr. Anup.
All right. He requested for a few minutes. I think you need to do something urgently. You will join us soon, please.
Okay.
Okay. So I've already explained about the customized program to you, and my serious recommendation that try joining the customized program. It will be fast for you. It will be benefited to you. It will be a much better program for you. And this is going to benefit you at a higher pace. Because this is something very specific to your educational background, your level of interest, your passion, and your choice of industries. So if you can invest in yourself with a little more money, this is the best program I can suggest. If you want to save some good money, I suggest start with Advanced Beginner. Advanced Beginners is this plus this. You're going to save around 25,000 to 30,000 naira if you go with the Advanced Beginner program. Customize is good if you want to move to the industry quicker and to specific industry. So I have put all the FAQs, I put all the questions that you have in mind, all the probable questions related to modules and duration, all the questions related to job assistance and placement. It is there in the brochure. All the questions related to fees and charges, it is there in your brochure. I have put everything possible so that everything is very clear to you, so that you don't have any, we don't have any hidden, we don't have any asterisk sign or question or a star or hidden terms and conditions. No hidden terms and conditions, no asterisk sign. Everything has been given on the brochure. what we are promising, what we are committing. No hidden agenda, no hidden charges. Now, this is the program fee. The best part is I'm trying to bring to you, since you are a big group in NYSC, you are connected to a lot of your colleagues, friends in NYSC. It's a big crowd. So when you have a big crowd, I want you to recover your training cost during the training itself. So let's say my level 1, the price of the fee of this program is 110,000 Naira. Trust me, if you see Nigeria today in terms of inflation, this is nothing more than around $90. No company in the world, including companies in Nigeria, will give you such an extensive program, such a practical program, a job-oriented program with 110,000 Naira. Nobody, if you bring someone with this level of extensive program, with this level of industry experts, with this level of mentors, at this price, I will give it to you for free. Nobody will give you with so many features, with such a practical approach and taking you up to the job. But I wanted to do this for NYSC. I wanted to do this for fresh graduates. That's the reason I have kept a fee of 110. It may not be low for you because you're not working right now. But if I take my business in view, and if I take Nigeria in view, this is a very, very low cost program. Now, if you ask me for a physical training center, I'm going to face a bigger challenge now. However, if you refer one person for this training, immediately, you get 10% of that revenue. So let's say I'm giving an example. Abdul has referred Ruth for this program, and Ruth makes a payment for the program. Abdul immediately gets 10% from ODERA as a referral bonus. So if Abdul is referring up to 10 people, he will get 10% into 10 people and he recovers his training cost. If you refer more than 10 people, you get 15% on every referral. So this is, since you are in a big crowd of CDS, your NYSC camp, you are connected with people. Go and recover your money. You have to work hard to recover your money. 10 referrals and you recover your training cost immediately. And anyone can do this. Now when it comes to scholarship, this part I'm yet to discuss. I have to discuss with the university. I have to see the type of score, your graduation score. What is the criteria? Since I'm not from Nigeria, I have to be very careful in deciding the scholarship so that I give it to the fair people. I give it to people who deserve, and I don't give to the wrong people. So people who will deserve, I will announce the scholarship even after the registration. If we announce the scholarship even after the registration, it's okay. We will give you that scholarship money. We will refund that, don't worry. But I'm yet to take a decision on the scholarship based on a lot of criteria. Placement, as I said, I've already explained the placement part. Your placement, you will go for the interviews. We will align your interviews based on the pre-placement test score. Similarly, level 2, advanced beginner, the program is for 75,000, but this program is only after completing this one. Otherwise, you will not understand anything over here. If you combine these two and make the payment, combined payment of these two, you will have to pay just 160,000. You are saving 25,000 Naira. If you pay separately, you're paying 175,000. And if you pay combined, sorry, there's a calculation. becomes combined becomes 175,000. Okay, the combined becomes 175,000, and when you save 15,000 over here if you combine the program. This is an error. It should be 15,000 and not 25,000. So if you go for this novice one, if you go for a general program, let's say here this is novice program for 110,000 is with the placement. Here if you go for a very general program, I will not take care of any placement or all. I will train you, we'll prepare for the interviews and all, but we will not align you with the interviews pattern for the jobs and all. It's a very general program. You can pay 75,000. You can join the program, but there'll be no pre-placement test for you. You have to look for a job on your own. Even though we will help you, but we will not take your responsibility. So this is the difference between a general novice program and a placement novice program. There's a difference of 35,000. So this is try working on the referral bonus and try. I will discuss on the scholarship part. And I have put all the criteria. I've been very, very careful in writing everything about the placement, certification, score, and what is the meaning of job, how we are going to help you. I've been very clear with each and every part that I'm explaining. Now, how we'll apply? Next week, we are announcing the boot camp. The boot camp will be for 3 hours for 2 days, 3 hours and 3 hours for 2 days. Once you understand what is happening in the boot camp, what you're going to learn, then you can go for the registration online. We will give you, we'll share the link. We will share the payment amount. You can go online on our website and you can make the payment. We'll give you a receipt and we will give you access to the learning platform. That's it from my side. Any question? Now you can please throw questions to me. I'm ready to answer. Thanks, Abdul, for clapping for us. Give your feedback on how you felt this program would be. What do you think about the design of this program, the industry focus, practical approach? I need your inputs. I need your suggestions so that I can make corrections.
Hello, sir.
Please,
There are some
you're free to
questions.
speak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There are some questions in the chat, but let me just read them out.
Okay, just hold on.
Okay.
Yeah, tell me the question.
Okay.
All right. I think some of the questions have been answered. Sorry, let me read the question for you. Thank you, Bukumi. Because some of the questions have been answered already. The first one said, I guess the possibility of physical classes in Ibadan will be based on number of registered students. Do you have a permanent physical office in Lagos or Ibadan?
Sorry. Can you repeat the question?
Okay. He said, I guess the possibility of physical class in Ibadan will be based on the number of registered students. Do you have a permanent physical office in Lagos or Ibadan?
No. See, this is a business. As we get more numbers, if I'm getting a good number in Ibadan, we'll have a center permanently in Ibadan. When we have people from Lagos, we already have an office where I'm sitting right now. We already have a training center in Lagos, Lekki. We have 2 big training rooms. We have a conference room. So we already have a training center in Lagos, and we will open one in Ibadan. We may open one in Abuja. See, as we expand, it depends where we expand and how much the business will allow us to operate with. We cannot open a center with 20 people or 30 people. So we will take a risk. Maybe we will expand. So don't worry. I myself prefer physical training rather than online training because of the network issues and because people cannot afford so much of data. So I myself am concerned, and we will work in the best interest for my learners.
All right, sir. The next question he asks is, can there be physical weekend classes for those who cannot attend during the week? Or we just watch the recording classes?
See, when we say physical training, it's not necessarily having in the weekdays. If we are, everyone will get trained together, either it's weekdays or weekends. So, and in all probably people prefer weekends. So we will have, let's say, we have some session on Friday evening, we have on Saturday morning, we have on Sunday morning. So if there's a different batch for weekdays, it will be a totally different batch. So if it's one particular batch, they will have the training together. They can come to the physical training room. At the same time, people online, they can attend the training online also. Both will go together. People who miss both, they can watch the videos uploaded on the platform. So the training will be together wherever I'm doing. If it's physical training, it will be physical plus online will be recorded. Is this clear? Okay, thanks.
All right, sir. Another question is, he said that, yes, another question he asks is that, will there be monthly commission for job found?
Monthly?
Will there be monthly commission for job found? I think he didn't get it clearly. We have a department that we seek out for this job, but probably he meant that
commission?
if he found a job. Pardon?
What is monthly commission?
So yeah, I know some firms that they help you find job, and every month till you pay some certain amount of money, they will collect commission. Some companies.
No. We will not collect any money from our learners after the training. Please, we don't want to get into all these, you can trust us for we don't want any money from our people. The money we see. Now, right now, there are questions that said, what happens if I don't have so much of money, I want to pay in installments. I will give you an opportunity to make your fee. You can pay your fee in 2 installments. But if paying in 2 installments means it will cost you a little higher. Now, I'm also planning, I'm not announcing right now, I'm also planning that, sir, can I pay you fee after placement? So what happens in placement? Let's say, an example, the fee for the normal program is 110,000. If you are planning to pay me after the placement, the fee will go up to 160,000, 165,000. Why? Because I am paying interest to the bank for training you. So it will make an impact of 50,000 on your pocket. At the same time, when you say after the placement, it means you have to pay us at least 50% before the training, and 50% you can pay after the placement. So after the placement, now you can pay us in next 6 months. That is the time when we will take money from you, because you have promised to pay us after the placement, and that after the placement money is pending. So after the placement, you can pay us in next 6 months. But there'll be no commission. We will not be taking any money from your salary. Don't keep all these things in mind, please. We are not getting into any sort of integrity issue, any sort of money, capturing money from my learners. No. Whatever we are speaking today, that's how we will proceed. That's how we will deliver. I hope I've answered my question. Your question.
A very good day to you, Mr. Arnold. This is
Okay.
Mr. Akinomi.
Yeah, Akin.
Very good day to you. I'd like to add some things so that I hope everybody can hear me. Can they hear me?
So Akin, let me explain. Akin is part of ODERA already. He has been working here for some time, and he'll also be one of your counselor.
Okay. Good afternoon,
Yeah,
everyone.
go ahead.
Yes, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Yes, my name is Akinwumi Ajayi. I'm an academic counselor with ODERA SBM. And Mr. Anop has given you everything you needed pertaining our courses and how you can participate. Regarding to your questions, we have online and physical class. If you can attend the physical class, you will get the online class or the videos, like he has said. So those things are there for you to, like, if you can't get the physical class, you come online. If you can't come online, you have videos you can relate to on each of the classes we have. That's that. For job placement, we are not asking for any money before any job placement. We are not asking for that. We are not an HR organization that requests you to pay 10%, 50% of your salary or anything. We don't do anything like that. Ours is to train you on data science, machine learning, and every other courses we have, and connect you just like a two-edged sword. We are bringing you together with the companies, the HR managers who are looking for trained personnel at your level. So we don't ask for any cost, extra cost apart from you paying for the program. And we not having a physical place in Ibadan is just temporary. The number of the students will determine that. If we have large number, like we have in Lekki now, we have our office in Lekki, and we have training center. The place is big enough. We can turn out training every day, Monday to Friday, weekend inclusive. If we want to include, we have a base in Lekki already, but we want a base in Ibadan as well. But will be determined by the number of turnout of students we are having. That's why you see Mr. Anop is working on that so that we can have that. If we have a great turnout, I bet you within a month we will set up a place where we can have physical training in Ibadan. Everything is well equipped, and if you can't come physically, you can join online and videos, but we have a physical place. Like he said also, we are also planning for Abuja as well. But these things come with time. It comes with time. So I will leave it to Mr. Anop to continue with you. I'm also online. I've been enjoying the lecture, and everything he has been giving to you is top notch. Whatever programs we are dashing out is what we uplift your job, career, and opportunity. Thank you.
Thanks, Akin. Thanks a
Yes.
lot for
Yes.
translating everything. And I'm sure, by God's grace, and I am very confident that I am going to open a center in Ibadan, because I can see a lot of people who will be joining the batch. A lot of people who will be, even though I don't know why so many people could not join this webinar, maybe because of network issue or because of the Teams
And another thing I noticed
connectivity.
as this meeting, hello, Mr. Anop, as we are holding on meeting, the information keeps trolling that people are waiting to come in, but they couldn't get in. We should have large number than this. Most times it shows that people
No
are
problem.
waiting to.
I don't know. That's why I had asked people to. Anyway, don't worry. I will share this video in the group. Any other question? Any other feedback? Any other suggestions? See, guys, ODERA is open to feedback. We are open to suggestions. We are open to recommendations, because our business will be based on your suggestions, and we are open to learning. We are open to feedback. More the better the suggestions coming from you, we promise to implement them. More the recommendations, we promise to make it better every day. And I'm that sort of a person. I'm open to learning. I'm open to mutual learning. I'm open to feedback. And I believe more in the negative feedback rather than, making me happy by giving me positive. Anup, this is good. I am more interested in getting negative feedback so that I can work on my feedback and work towards the betterment of my learners, work towards the betterment of the company. So please Share your feedback, share your suggestions. I'm open.
All right, boss. There are still few questions.
Yeah, please.
Though you have answered them indirectly, but I just want to read them so that those asking the question will know you have answered their question. Okay, this question goes: are there virtual work connects or foreign job opportunity, and not just physical Nigerian jobs? As some of us are already working
Sorry,
and might
what's
not
the
be able
question?
to work
Virtual?
physical job. All right, you want to know if we'll be getting a kind of jobs abroad, home work from home jobs, or it has to be a physical job here in Nigeria. You assume that some of them are having one work or the other.
Akin, can you explain the question to me? Your voice is clearer. Akin?
What he's asking is, can they have virtual jobs or jobs with company abroad, jobs with company outside Nigeria? I can answer the question. Yes.
Yeah. So let me just hold on.
Okay.
I said
I will allow you.
Now,
no problem.
Now the jobs in the field of business analytics, business analysis, data science, machine learning, digital marketing, they are not limited to a country. They are not limited to your offices. They are spread across the world. There are thousands of jobs, remote jobs. There are thousands of freelancing jobs. I've seen people, they are working as freelancer. They're working remotely. So it's not only limited to Nigeria, please. You can find a job anywhere, and we will try to find more jobs, remote jobs. We'll find jobs in India. We'll find jobs for you in UK. We'll find jobs for you in US. We'll find jobs for you in Canada. We'll find jobs in Nigeria. So don't worry. We will work according to what the industries want today. We don't want to be outdated. We want to be updated. Okay. Thank you. Yes, Eben, next question.
Yes, the next question goes.
It's a problem. Okay, one question I can see.
Training program.
Can we pay in installment monthly throughout the training program?
Ended the program.
The answer is no.
Yeah.
The reason being, if you pay in installment, the fee of the program is going to increase drastically for you. At the same time, it's a big risk for us, because what happens, why I'm saying, let's say I start a batch with 20 people. So the business is expecting a revenue of 20 into 110,000. We have set up the entire center. We have set up the resources, employees, all our expenses based on 20 people into 110,000. Once we start with a batch, we cannot bring any other new learners because we have started the modules. So we are expecting that we are going with 20 people. Now, after 2 months, you have left the course. It means you have paid me for 2 months and my batch is vacant for the next 4 months. So if more and more people leave the batch, my revenue will get impacted. I'll not be able to hire the trainers. I'll not be able to meet my expenses. And ultimately what I will do, I will have to compromise with the quality of the training, which I don't want to do. So payment in monthly installments, right now, it is a big risk for the business, which at this moment, I can say, yes, you can make the payment in 2 installments. Okay, there'll be a slight increase in the payment, but you can make the payment in 2 installments, not monthly payments of 4 or 5 or 6 months. That we will not be able to accept, keeping the business revenue in mind and keeping the quality of the training in mind. Please understand this. I want to give you this option. Trust me, I really want to give you, I want to make it very easy for you, but not at this moment. Okay, Abdul?
All right, so I think the question is how long, maybe 1 month, 2 months, 1 week after they ended the program, how long will they be able to get the job we promised them? If we promise them a job and they finish the program with us, how soon will they get a job?
No.
That's what he's asking. Yes.
No. See, what we are doing with Akin, we are already connecting with the companies now. It's not that we'll wait for the training to get over. We are already finding the jobs, we're already connecting with the companies. So I sitting over here, I don't know how you are going to perform. I don't know what will be your pre-placement test score. I don't know how soon, how fast you'll be a learner. I don't know what will be your assignment score. I don't know how good your understanding will be. But we will have the jobs, we'll have the connections ready with our partners. And after the pre-placement score, maybe you can get your job within 15 days. If you don't clear your first interview, you go for your next interview. You can get your job within 1 month. You can get your job within 2 months. It all depends how soon you clear your interviews. We will train you. We will prepare you. We'll send you. But we are not sitting for you for the interview. Ultimately, the interview has to be cleared by you based on your knowledge, based on your confidence, for which we have trained you. So I cannot give you any sort of commitment. Okay, right after the training, I will get your job within 15. It all depends upon your preparation. It all depends on your certification score. It all depends on your technical knowledge. It all depends on the way you clear your interviews. So I don't want to give any wrong commitment and say, oh, this is what it is. But my experience in the past, wherever I've learned, wherever I've taught, if you are a hard worker, if you're efficient, if you're honest with your work, if you're diligent, nobody can stop you from getting a job. Trust me, nobody can stop you from getting a job. So that's my problem. No, if you're a hardworking person, nobody can stop you. And our support is there with you. We are not running away. Any other question?
Yeah.
Any other question?
Yes, he asks if there is going to be a certificate at the end of the program, sir.
Of course. Of course. You will have a certificate. How can you have a training without certificate? But your certificate will be issued when you pass your certification test. Okay. When you make your complete payment, if any pending. So only then your certificate will be issued to you. If there is any pending money, if there is any pending test, if you're not if not cleared your assignment, if you've not met the required score, in that case, I'm not saying we will not give you a certificate. You can extend your certification time, study more, come back, reappear for your exam assignments, and you can take your certificates. Why? Why am I doing this? Because certificate is something I want to make it a brand in the market. I don't want to sell a certificate. I want you to earn a certificate. If I start giving a certificate to all 40 people in my batch, what will happen? My certificate will lose its value in the market. A company will come and say, Anup, you sent someone for a job. This guy doesn't know anything. And how did you issue a certificate? So my certificate will become a brand in the market. So we are not going to sell certificates. You have to earn the certificate through bypassing all the tests, so that my certificate holds a value in the market, in the companies where you go. Because I want to make a brand. I want to make ODERA a brand. And I'm sure everyone will get a certificate. Everyone will get a certificate. We all will work hard. Because I'm not going to enroll anyone who's not serious just for money. Nobody will get enrolled who has money, but he's not serious. But I will counsel him. And if he's not serious, I will counsel you. I will motivate you. I will push you to complete this entire program successfully. Have I answered the question?
Yes, sir. Other questions in the chat have already been answered as well.
Okay. Fine. So any other suggestion? So out of these, so how many people are here? I can only see 6-7 people because most of the people are not being able to join because of so many issues. I will ensure the next time, this doesn't happen and I bring a better platform. Out of the 6 people we have over here, how many do you think will join the program? Only out of 6. Let me see the sample size.
At a point, we were 17 in this group. It's just that people were logging out, logging in, logging out. I want to believe it's network issue at different areas.
No problem. We will share the video. We'll share the recording. So how many people from this group? I see Mustafa saying yes. How many people do you think you'll be able to join the program? You like the explanation? You feel the program is going to benefit you? Daniel, Blessed, Amide, do you think this program will run? Abdul is okay. Amide is okay. Good. I thank you. I thank all of you for spending your time. Once again, I say, you can trust me as a professional. You can trust me as a person. 90% of my Facebook connections are from Nigeria. It was not easy for me to leave my country and come to Nigeria to start a program. And this business, I have come here, I'm trying to establish this business based on my skill set, based on my experience, based on my love, my respect for Nigeria, and by God's grace, I will fulfill all the promises that I'm making today. Okay, thank you so much for your time and take care. We'll meet for the
question,
bootcamp.
sir.
I have a question, sir.
Yeah, please.
I have a question, sir.
Yes.
Yes, please go ahead with your question.
Right,
Okay,
right.
if I have a friend who I want to pay for, can I remove the 20% off straight from the 250,000? Yes, you will talk to my counselor, you talk to my account department. I will give an approval. Once I give the approval, yes, you can. Why not? See, why should you pay? Why should you pay and then take the money back? If you can take the money back, it means you're paying less. You're always welcome. I will do everything which is practically possible. Okay, I'll do everything which saves your money, which saves your time, which makes you happy, and which makes you join this program. Don't worry. Any other question? Okay, I have one. Hold on.
Hello, sir.
If I have a friend who I want to
Hello,
pay for,
sir.
hold on. Can I remove
Hello, sir.
20% off straight from people and also pay the rest in 2 installments? No. If you make the payment in 2 installments, the fee will rise by a certain percentage because we are taking it and we are paying interest to the bank. So, chat with me. I will tell you that in 2 installments, what will be the hike in the fee? Not much, but little bit. Okay, but I will definitely help you out.
Hello, sir. I have a question. Yeah. Please, what's the fee? What's the fee? I was logged out. I think it was network issues. So I was logged out. I didn't actually get the amount to pay.
See, I had already discussed the fee, and if you look at the brochure has been sent to you. Okay, the brochure has been sent to you, and I'll also send this recording to you. You can watch the recording. You can hear the fee. The brochure has the fee. So please,
okay.
And you can then ask me,
sir,
and you will get everything. Don't worry. Please watch the recording
thank you.
after the session. So don't worry. I'll answer you. Ayush, I can see Ayush coming in. Ayush. Okay. Thank you very much, guys. Guys and gentlemen, ladies. Thanks a lot. Once again, it is wonderful meeting you. And by God's grace, let's learn mutually. And soon we will catch up in Ibadan. Please refer this to your friends. Get them on board and get serious people. Let's start exploring jobs in Nigeria. We have thousands of jobs in Nigeria. I've done this homework. I've been doing this homework for the last 2-3 months. I can see thousands of jobs. I can show you the Excel sheet right away. Before I leave, let me show you the Excel sheet right away. Well, how many jobs we have right now in Nigeria and what task we have already started doing. Let me show you right away so that you understand what I'm telling you. My team is already working on exploring the jobs that we have in Nigeria. See, the mails are already going to the HR people. They've already started working on this. And I'm showing you the list. This is just a sample. This is just a sample I'm showing you. Okay. See the companies that we have captured. See the industries we have captured.
Hello, sir. You're not sharing your screen.
Sorry?
You're not sharing your screen.
Oh, sorry. Here. Sorry. Here. If you see, we have already started working on so many companies, banking, education, energy, and what are the types of jobs they are floating already in the market. I'll also show you what jobs they are floating in the market here. Customer service, they need business analyst, they need center agent, they need customer relations, customer service, cyber security people, data analysis, data optimization, data science, ethical hacking, financial advisors, graduate project management people. They already need so much of jobs in the market, and they want people who understand data. So we are already doing a job even before starting the training. We're already on top of this. This is a priority. Getting placements is a priority for our people. Otherwise, no training makes sense if I cannot put my effort towards training. It makes no sense. We are not here to just take money from people and train them some theoretical modules and then say thank you. No. I'm not here with that objective. Okay, guys, thank you so much for your time. Take care, and we'll meet again for the boot camp.
Bye. Cheers.
Yeah, bye-bye.